Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans. Term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for it. Set it down to the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Motion now from the tight end. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Boilermakers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 30 short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Boilermakers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Brown. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Nice.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Maccabee. pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. And here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Knights come to the line with first and goal. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Catch made on the out route. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Boilermakers have first and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Maccabee. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. An inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
He'll hand it off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here. The pocket breaking down. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Boilermakers will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We get the second half started with the running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Brown. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Second down play coming up. One back into that field, and he'll get the carry. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back, it's Brown. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Setting the back in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Purdue. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last... That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, UCF. Just ran away from the defense. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Trying to find room. It's Maccabee. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff running right. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops it just short of that first down marker. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. On the play. Over protecting this lead.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Brown. The pass rush. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Knights. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Powers through a tackle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Purdue. What a show of strength and will.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's going to take off here. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Knights with first and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Brown. He's escaping the pocket now. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course.